1/8 of a gallon. You have cups, which are 1/16 of a gallon. Like I mean, it's like money, right? In America, we have dollars, but then we have quarters. Okay, it's a quarter. We have dimes and we have nickels. We have pennies. But it's like, why not? Like, why not a fifth? Why does it have to be a quarter? So we have 1 cent, we have 10 cent, we have 5 cent, 25 cent, we have a 50-cent coin. We don't have a 75-cent coin. Oh no, that would be too much. And then it's like older, like other measurements, like stones and fathoms and leagues. All this stuff that is thankfully gone. But yeah, just every country had their own system of measurement. Yeah, I know, right? There are people who still use stones as a measure of weight. It's like, what? Who still uses this? Like some obscure, person, some isolated person living in, like, I don't know, Scotland or the UK or something, and everyone else is confused. So, but yeah, Celsius is nice. Yeah, as you said, it's based on the freezing temperature of water is 0 instead because, well, we're made of water. It's one of the most. It is the most common liquid on the planet. So why wouldn't we set it? Yeah, or splatters of milk. Yes, that's right. It makes me think of. Have you ever read the King Killer trilogy? I think it's a trilogy. It might be a series. It's by. Oh man, I don't remember his name. He had this huge ZZ Tops like beer, like a huge beer down to like here. It started with The Name of the Wind. It was Patrick Rothfuss. He's the author, and so he invented something that was like that, where it had a bunch of different units of measurement that were sort of similar to the imperial system, but just dumber. And then I think it was the Wheel of Time. They also had a lot of. He also had a lot of old imperial stuff because it's supposed to be like the Middle Ages-esque, but perpetuated for like tens of thousands of years somehow. But yeah, it works. That stuff is all fun though. Like I like all that. But alright, let's get on to here. But it's always fun to see those old systems that people used to use. And okay. Use that. Okay. Yes, okay. One, two, three, four. Yeah, 6 is fine. Alright, so copy this. Yeah, I think it's interesting because when you look at older systems, those systems would just be built on whatever they thought was a good idea, essentially. And the newer systems will be based on something that's common that everyone sort of understands. Like with the metric system in Celsius, it's water freezing at this temperature makes sense, and so everyone just sort of agrees and says, okay, let's do that. Wait, we need to go the other direction, don't we? Yes. Okay, so we need these here. And we need that at least. Alright, so we're going to need more bags there. Let's go with our doors and traps. Pretty standard for us. Darker blue will be spike traps. Assuming we actually get those up and running this time. So the idea here is, you sound like you played Rimworld a lot, but even if these doors are open, it'll slowly dim me down, so they'll still run over this. They'll still run over the spike traps. I think that, at least I think that's how it will work. I could be wrong. Nice. Okay, Rimworld is definitely a game that deserves a lot of playtime. And it's really interesting too, because you see people's first times playing it, and then you see them evolve. And the more interesting things start to happen. They usually just commit more war crimes. Alright. Rimworld, War Crime Simulator. That is the best description of this game. Okay, so we have... That's right, even more of them. Like, there's a mod that adds nukes. It's like, oh, you don't like these people. No problem, we have covered. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, sounds good. Mm-hmm. I've seen someone play it. It's pretty funny. Alright, this should be good-ish. Let's see where it fits. Ah, better. Or were you scared of the nuclear fallout or something? Oh no! That reminds me of something I saw on Reddit. This is like, yeah, so-and-so had a mental break and just decided to punch the stack of like 15 anti-Urayan warheads, and there's just nothing left. Okay, so we have this now. So we have this. That should be all right. I'm probably going to want to put lanes in here. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, you're playing Star Sector. Nice. Star Sector's nice. Nice. Yeah, Star Sector is definitely a fantastic game. I recommend pretty much everybody who wants to play that one. The dev team is great at what they do, and they work really hard to make sure that game is just top-notch. Alright, Fen, where are you going and what are you doing? Keep digging. Okay. You know you can run simulations, right? You can go to refit and press N. And then that will allow you to play around with ships. Okay, let's build a... Yeah, this song actually reminds me of V. I was just thinking about that. Oh yeah, that is true. So what do you usually like, more high-tech or low-tech? Yeah, I usually do mass more. Are you serious? I guess he... I mean... Alright. He just took the door. Oh, that's great. I actually recently started using mast carriers because that just makes so much more sense to me. The build is you make lots of moras, and what I always find interesting about Star Sector is it's clear that the game wants you to use... It's clear that the game wants you to use a lot of like battleships and burst damage and stuff, but I've always just seen that burst damage is crap in Star Sector. Like, it's kind of just hot garbage because you really run into a situation where if you don't burst down the enemy, they just recover and they're fine. So it becomes something where they either annihilate somebody, or by the time the bombers can come back around, they just vent all their flux and they're able to just do it again and ignore you. So it becomes a situation where it's... So I have, say, a bunch of daggers or tridents or something, and against frigate fleets, they just slaughter them. But if it goes up against something like capitals, they either kill the capitals or they get annihilated. And then I took the exact same thing and put a warthog, a thunder, and a broadsword on each one of the moras, and they annihilated everything. Just give the moras like 2 reapers and a bunch of Vulcan cannons and a single like light mortar so that they will actually fight things and get close to them, and they'll just destroy everything in the game. In-game threat, no problem. Biggest remnant fleet you can find, probably not an issue. It's just ridiculous. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna have our hydroponics basins over here instead of going down that way. So, but yeah, they're super, super overpowered. Nice. That's just how it goes, right? It's just, these things are super powerful. Yeah, they shouldn't, but that's sort of just how it goes, right? Let's see. Rimworld, hydroponics. What is the pattern here so we don't end up with a certain symbol that would get me in trouble in Germany? Making a spiral pattern. And You know the one I'm thinking about. So we'll do this instead. Okay, and so this needs to go 5. It needs to go 5 as well. That one goes 1, 2. I mean, I can build a sun lamp. This is way easier than I'm making it out to be. I think it's only like 2, so it should be that. But we will double check. Yeah, everything looks good. Alright, so we go over here, we go to copy plans. And we're good. Now I know for a fact that this works. So now we'll copy this. And that can work. Let's put in these walls. Ooh, you know, something that I always find really entertaining whenever, like, I hear Americans going to countries like Germany is, like, they think that the same rules sometimes apply. They don't. Oh yeah. So a lot of modded ships are very, very pretty, which is nice. We'll put this... no. We'll put this here. We'll go over, say... we're gonna need to go further than 5. Gene everything. In Rimworld? I guess we'll just go up to 10. Oh, I haven't done that one. I don't have that mod yet. But that sounds nice. Alright. Let's put these in and just see where it ends up. Believe it or not, I usually don't use officers anymore. I just use derelict operations. Then everything melts. I mean, that looks alright. Yeah, it looks fine to me. Alright. We could center it a little bit more in sort of this area, though, if we wanted to do that. Let's delete that, and now paste it. Yeah, center is fine. Alright. Correct. Yeah. So I use that one, and then I use the leader, one of the leadership capstones that makes it so that ships without captains or officers cost less OP. So you can, like, push out, like, 16, 18 Moras. Yeah, you can make a fleet of garbage gunships. You can make the Dominator actually good because there's just so many Dominators, I guess. You could push out, I don't know, 30 Enforcers if you wanted to, or a bunch of Eradicators. What I used it for was, I would push out a ton of 14th Battle Fleet, 13th Battle Fleet, whatever it is, legions, and then they would just kill everything because guided missiles go over everything. I have a lot of builds for Star Sector on YouTube. It's Star Sector is actually one of my bread and butters. I think I just a while ago I finished shooting footage for Star Sector series, but yeah, that's all on YouTube. You can check it out if you want to. Oh, nice, excellent. Yeah, I'm actually glad about that, because I am glad that a lot of people are coming over. Yeah, we just finished a Star Sector stream, like a while ago. Yeah, we finished a Star Sector stream quite some time ago. Oh, this needs to be further back. This needs to be further back because we do this with these. So for instance, just because we don't want to get like raided by insects all the time. Because what killed us in one of our playthroughs was we got raided by a huge horde of insects and they just destroyed everything. Yeah, that probably works. We should have just done this side first, because now I can do this. So remember, the light blues are... Oh, it's 3 a.m. I remember when I used to do that stuff. I remember when I used to stay up like all night. I can't do that anymore. I'm an old man. If I don't get enough sleep, I just can't operate. Yeah, I'm definitely geriatric at this point. Let's see. One of the other things I was thinking about is power grids, because I want all the turrets, all these turrets, to be on their own power grid when it eventually gets there, hypothetically. And yeah, that should, in theory at least, make it so that we can... Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could. With enough coffee, anything is possible. As long as we have the nectar of the gods. Batteries are kind of problematic. So, yeah, they can definitely screw you over. It is one of those things. Yeah, batteries are... It's probably good to have them for like just the emergency in case you run out of fuel. But beyond that, they're not really great for a lot of things. Probably best not to... Yeah. So the nice part is, like, if I dedicate one of these to chem fuel and then like have the refineries back here and then have the fuel sort of just dispersed around here, that'll make it so that I pretty much have an infinite supply of power and I don't have to worry about anything. And yeah, it'll make my life so much less stressful and so much easier. The only thing I'm really worried about is getting a big insect infestation in here. That can be a bit of an issue. Oh, what am I doing? I should get rid of these. And those don't need to be red. Those should be purple. So let's get rid of all the reds. And let's see, that's the right color, right? Yeah. We can just put barricades. Okay, that should work. That'll make it to where things will slow down a little bit. So you like rivers, yeah? So I can infest them with, with water wheels. That's usually very useful. Hello, Brazers Soraka. How are you? We are trying desperately once again to get this taken care of. So how are you, Brazers? Brazers Soraka. Now let's see. We can also put a lot of spikes in, but we are like getting way ahead of ourselves. We just need to get this taken care of so that we can shoot zombies. And then we'll get this taken care of so that we can grow stuff. But yeah, that's probably the best idea. Let's go down here. Let's go to here. And we'll do that. That should work just fine. Alright. But everything should work out. The zombies will have to stop here to beat on the door, so everything should be okay. Now I just need to find some steel. So now I can just shoot across here and kill people that way. That should work just fine. Right. That's good. He's gonna clear this so we can shoot around that. Ben, what are you doing? Stop saying your prayers. We're not that desperate yet. We might be that desperate. Okay, it's just some dudes. We're fine. Alright, so there's that. I agree. There is, oh god. There is, but wire smokeism. These guys want us to know that it's really cold out here, and they want to leave. All right, well, let's see. Who are you? The Scythe Tribe. Well, Scythe Tribe. I see you are a Neuron domestic tribe. Your neoradism. Rating is respected and probably required. He is a male radist. Nice. I bet this guy... Oh, he's incapable of violence. He's a gore man. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's good at medical, he's good at social, and he's good at intellectual. But he can't do any kind of violence. Now... we could... He's not going to freeze to death. We can just go tend to him without medicine so that he will survive. So we don't have to worry about killing him later as a zombie. Good. See you later. He's gonna have any rooms for him. I know, right? He's a pacifist radist. No, there is one thing about this guy. He's probably super into Shadow Legends. All right, there he goes. He's taken off. Okay, he's scheduled to anything here. Let's just set it to work only so he sleeps when he should sleep, according to us. There's no roof, right? Well, that's fine. It's connected, so. Right. Sounds good. I can go and meditate. How much steel do we have? 64. We don't have much. We need to find some steel. We have a lot of compacted steel over here, so that's useful. We should probably expand this a little bit first. Just so we can get all of our stuff in there. And yeah, we can do this a little bit later, since zombies aren't spawning normally. And how much food does he have on him? He's got plenty. Let's just make it to where he'll go and do this for sure. All right. So, Brazzers Soraka, what is up, my dude? Oh, we found some steel. Good enough. We'll be able to make a bed in no time. Okay, good. That's just compacted steel. It's not compacted like plasteel or uranium. That will take forever. Well, I almost did it. We don't actually want to make a steel bed. We want to make a steel stone cutter's bench. Because with that, we can go to make any block, make any of those. Let's do this real quick. So we can make a bed. He's getting angry because, well, we're currently cutting into his free time. And we need a table. Let's get a sandstone bed. We'll put it there. And then we can get a table. There it is. I guess we can put that here. And a sandstone stool. We'll put that there. That should help us quite a bit. I require... No. Okay. Slash dice. Playmat! Oh no! Don't worry, you got this. You can uninstall a sleeping spot? I mean, we can deconstruct it, so that's nice, I guess. One thing that's always great about Star Sector, well, I think Star Sector has a lot of balancing to do. If we're on the, since we're on the subject of Star Sector, they need to balance. I think what the intention is the high-tech ships have really cool and powerful special abilities. And the low-tech ships have kind of, like, crappy special abilities. Like, they're just faster movement. And the mid-tier ships are more focused on like extra firepower and mobility, but they really need to balance those to where they're all actually useful, right? Because otherwise you find just the brick. Oh yeah, the accelerated ammo feeder on like the Eradicator just completely blows the Dominator out of the water. There's no reason to even bother with Dominators at this point. You just put you put auto assault guns or whatever they're called on. You put 3 of those on the Eradicator, and and then you put okay, and then you put a bunch of, oh man, what is it? So you put those on the Eradicator, then you put anti-shield missiles on it, so that you can just burst down someone's shields, and then it just kills people. It's great. You can put machine guns on it. I usually put sabos on the Eradicator. So I put the assault chain guns, the medium. Yeah, I safety override them too, and it's just they go out there and just murk people. It's great. There's just not much the AI knows how to do about it. The thing is, the AI that flies ships don't necessarily know what to do with them, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, let's... But no, they're super great. Like, they're fantastic. They fly out there, they slaughter everything. They have a grand old time. Alright, so let's go to security, and unfortunately we can't make stone cavalry spikes, we would. So we have to go with sandstone barricades. Turn this on so we can see exactly where we can put things. I think that works a little bit better. Let's just shoot at the most angles. So multiple layers of these don't actually do anything. I used to think that they did, but they don't, fortunately. Guess we can put one there. The only thing they do is they prevent people from... There's one big shot. I actually really liked phase frigates before they changed them. The way they are now is just kind of bad, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Oh, more compacted steel, nice. Okay, let's make a zone. Let's put that here. And we're going to make this, we're going to set this one to low. Yeah, I used to really like phase ships before they made the change to them. Now they seem like, now it seems that anything above a frigate is kind of just a waste of time. Teleport behind them, Tachyon lands them in the back. Okay, we need to get out there and get some food. Glad that I noticed that. Yeah, even if you have just... All you need is the bare minimum OP to make it work. And it will just destroy everything. Like that's really the ticket. All you need is that bare minimum, and you're deadly. Like I used to really like afflictors, and they were fantastic because you'd take your afflictor, and you would be able to get really far behind enemy lines, kill all their carriers and such, and to do a lot of really cool stuff. Not the case anymore, unfortunately. Okay. So the kinship of iguana. And this door is open, so he's going to go over there and he's going to punch something. I don't want him to go over there and punch something. Oh good, he's coming for us. Want him out in the open, and hopefully we don't have a mental break when he's here. No cover. Good. Kill him. Okay, moving is still relatively quick. He's probably not too good at moving anymore. Run! So they were really, really good in previous patch. Current patch, phase ships have sort of been castrated to a degree. So what I mean by that is you have to think about, so you need like whatever it's called, it's like phase tactics or something along those lines. He's a teetotaler. He's incapable of carrying. Strip him. Bash his skull in. Double tap him. He's not getting back up this one. So, the real problem with phase ships. So let's talk about phase ships in the past, and they were really, really good. So phase ships in the past, they didn't have that thing where they would slow down. Also, we need to get some meditation going on here. So they didn't have that thing where they would slow down as... What are you doing, Fen? Go! Recreate! Stop being angry. So they wouldn't do that thing where they would just slow down as their flux level went up, and then the AA would just have them max out on flux, so they'd have to come out. Then somebody would shoot them a little bit, so they'd go back into P space, and then max out in flux again because they're at like 75% flux. And then they'd have to come out and they get shot again, and they just repeat until the ship very slowly just explodes and can't really fight back at all. So that's how it is now, which is hot garbage. But in the past, they didn't get slowed down at all based on their flux levels. They could just move at full speed all the time, which realistically, if you were flying a P-Space, you'd probably have the skills to fly a P-Space, and you'd probably have stuff unlocked for it. So you would really be flying at around 200% speed in your phase ship all the time. And this was fantastic. Because it meant that... I don't know. Because it meant that you'd be able to just, like, put 2 antimatter blasters on it, zip around to the back of the enemy line, turn around, shoot somebody in the back behind when their shields aren't there. And just keep doing that until you killed everything. It was fantastic. We're getting raided again? Madman. Well, we can't really get over here. So let's shoot him. Come on, Bex. Show me what you got. Oh, no. There's the Gremlin, which is hot garbage. But I would just buy, like, an Afflictor. They're really nice because they can buff your ships. So that's the real thing that makes them amazing. Nip dependence. This person is addicted to cat. Oh no! Ooh, I almost forgot about that. Double tap them. Excellent. Yeah, you can find, I know the pirates have phase ships, have phase ship blueprints. A lot of people have them. I wouldn't use the Gremlin. It's hot garbage. I think you have it unlocked from the get-go. But you can buy Afflictors from pretty much anywhere. So what I recommend you do with Afflictors is, if you're going to use them, or if you want to experiment with them, think about them as assassins. Because that's where they tend to work the best, I think. All phase ships do. Okay, we're getting everything cleaned up, and a whole more stuff. Oh good, the drone is ending. And so what I would do, is, what I always like to do is put 2 or 3 antimatter blasters on them. I have a build on YouTube that'll show you what to do. And those tend to work pretty well. Yeah, let's just keep these. We will uninstall them all though. Orders. Let's put one of those steel walls here. So that at least have that, I suppose. Let's reinstall that there. And that should provide me a lot of cover. So Rimworld does have multiplayer, believe it or not. It's a mod, I forget what it's called though. But it's pretty nice. Yeah, unfortunately. That is true. But I think you just need to continually reload, right? If it desyncs, you just have to reload. Alright. Let's go to... We want this to go there. Okay, it's not deleting anything, that's good. Wait, we need sandstone. Sandstone this. And then sandstone that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Is it like is it a lag thing? Is that what's going on, or do you have any idea? With the entities on map. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if there's too many entities, everything will just fall apart pretty quickly. Because the game's having to try and monitor all of that at once, and it's just too much for it. That makes perfect sense. It could also be an internet connection thing. It could be a computer speed thing. It could be a lot of stuff as to why it maybe doesn't work the way it should. Let's see. Let's make sure we cancel one of those. So at least keep these columns going. That should be okay there, right? No. The center would give in. But we could also get rid of that. We could say that we want a sandstone column here, 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 and there. Of course, we don't have any sandstone blocks. I mean, it's possible, right? There's the whole aspect of hosted local. Well, if you local host something, that can cause a bit of an issue. Sometimes it's just a better play to. Sometimes it's just a better play to like just purchase a temporary server or something, or a web server that can work pretty well. But it just is what it is. I learned that from hosting the forest server for family. It's just one of those scenarios where it's just, even on a somewhat decent computer, if the internet isn't that, if the internet is not business level, it probably will have problems. But hey, you know, other people's experience could be different, so you never know. Could be his computer, could be his internet provider, could be all kinds of things. Unfortunately, we'll never know. Okay, so before I grow any food, I need to research chem fuel. Now luckily I can just put that here. We have plenty of steel. Furniture production. Let's see. Sandstone simple research bench. Put that there. Because we'll be spending a lot of time there. We'll just put this here. And we can take this and just expand this zone back here. And then shrink it up here. Now let's home mover these. That works. Now we'll build those two recreational things over here. There and no. There. Okay. Sounds fantastic. Could be worse. You survived a quadrant. We need to start getting rid of some blocks here, don't we? I guess we'll take our bed and put it there. And our meditation spots, we'll just make a new one here. Nice. Okay, it's negative 35C down here. Not too bad. Alright, advent of smoke. We want to be botheads. We can do that. Okay, let's turn that off. That'll help us a little bit. And so yeah, we just need some sandstone blocks. This will let us make biofuel refining. Okay, that's all good. If I remember, our character is not bothered by darkness at all, which is nice. Though our bedroom is awful, we slept in the cold. Our neighbors are big fat doo-doo heads. Or whatever he wants to say. Alright, oh, we don't have any sandstone. Fantastic. We don't have any blocks either. Wonderful. Okay, cool. We're getting these columns made, which is nice. We'll be able to put a sun lamp there. Install the sun lamp there at least. It's around here somewhere, right? I know we're supposed to have a sun lamp somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where it is, though. Got some batteries, got some of those. And... right, is it still down here? No. Is it somewhere else? Doesn't look like it, but that's fine. Maybe it got destroyed somehow. There is a foolproof way of finding out if we still have one. So we can go over here and we can say, form a caravan. We'll say go here. And then we'll look for sun lamp. Okay, there is not one. Okay, we don't have a sun lamp. That's okay. It only requires 40 steel, and we have these columns, so everything should be okay. Nice. So these provide 55% cover effectiveness, whereas this is 75.